The fact that I work with images today is partly thanks to my grandfather, who loved to travel but never took photographs. He preferred to buy a selection of postcards as a souvenir, and even sent some home to himself, perhaps for the pleasure of finding them in the mailbox once back in the city. I was a little boy at the time, and his stories, full of anecdotes and details, fascinated me. And of course, he showed me the postcards too. In their perfection, the images were cold and soulless. I looked at them and thought how I would take the photos myself and try to capture the spirit of the places I visited. Val d'Orcia, about 50 kilometers south of Siena. Here you can find the most famous group of cypresses in the whole of Tuscany. I'd often wondered how to photograph them in an original way without falling into the trap of the classic postcard image. The solution? Instead of taking a single shot, to take a series of shots, effectively deconstructing the subject. I put the pieces together again later. I had already used this technique successfully with portraits and would now do the same with landscapes. So I selected small parts of the whole scene, and by the time I'd finished, I'd taken over 300 shots. Having long been fascinated by the circle, I decided to reconstruct the landscapes by making circularity their distinctive feature. This led to the creation of idealistic, dreamlike, kaleidoscopic landscapes, which, though unreal, are still recognizable and familiar. I've now produced about 30 of these images. In my home, I hung the image of Milan Cathedral, a tribute to the city where I was born. Then, friends started asking for 1, 2, 3, and so it went. One comment in particular will always stay with me, that of Francesca, who, thanking me, said, "Your photo fills me with positive energy every time I look at it."